Good morning and happy Wednesday, November 8th. Happy Hump Day. I'm Tania MacLeod, your host of the Roswell, Georgia Daily Hot Sheets. What's going on here in the market for the real estate in Roswell, Georgia, as well as our mortgage rates. So one of the things I like to jump in is go to my website. It's theperfectspot.com. Click here under your agent, and you can go to blog. And you look for one of the blogs that has got the title for these daily market rates and hot sheets, because that has the link to get you to the mortgage rate tab. So here we did one yesterday, November 7th. You can click and watch that video and see what was new and on the market. But down below, you'll see the links that you can check. Here you can get your daily mortgage rate. And the other one is your mortgage calculator. So while I'm clicking over to get the mortgage rate to come up, just know that you go to the mortgage rate, get what today's daily rate is, and then head over to the mortgage calculator. And you can plug and play all of your numbers and get an idea of what your payment might be like. And again, these rates are all subject to your credit, your debt to income ratio, all of those other things. But when you click down here, you can see the mortgage rates here. 30-year fixed is the top one, and it came down just so slightly. So we're down to 7.46. So we're super excited about that. That when it comes down, we'll throw a little confetti on that. We like when we get a little lower rate. And then the 15-year, you can see, is at 6.85, came down ever so slightly as well. And these are interactive. So when you click on the different types of loans, you'll notice the chart on the right changes. Okay. And then down below, you can get right to that calculator, the mortgage calculator I was telling you about. But for speed, let's just go jump back in and look at what's going on here in Roswell, Georgia. And you can see we've had in the past 24 hours, I like to look and see what's happened. And we have had 5 new listings come on the market. So we love that. We need more listings. We need more activity. You can see one fell out of contract. So it was either active under contract, waiting for the inspections to be done, or actually pending, and it came back onto the market. So we do have one that's now available again. We have one that actually decreased their price. We had one that increased their price. That's always interesting. It's usually new construction, just trying to keep up with the appreciation as they're building it. So we'll check into that. 3 went pending. So we love that. They were under contract. They got through all of their due diligence and their inspections, and they were able to switch to hard pending, just waiting for the closing day. Nobody went on hold. Nobody withdrew. We did have 4 that closed. So as you see 5 come on the market, you're noticing they're going right off the market right away. 4 closed, 5 came on the market. 1 went active under contract, and 3 went pending. So they're going under contract and closing faster than they're coming on the market. So we really could use some help getting some more homes to sell. If you've had any thoughts, I would love to have a quick chat. We had 1 that went active under contract and 2 that are coming soon. So I'm going to click over here to my hot sheets, and I've kind of put a few little parameters for all of Roswell, and these are both, I believe it's both attached and detached, kind of like the numbers we're tracking on the daily hot sheets on there as well. So this will just allow you to see the addresses and the subdivisions of where these homes are. This is my daily hot sheet. So if this is something you'd like a copy of, just let me know, and we can get that sent over to you. So we can see over here under the listing change here, 1, 2, 3, 4 that are new. 1 came back on the market. So they're counting that as one of the also new listings of the 5 that they said we had 5 come back on the market that were new listings. Well, one of them is back on the market. Okay, and that's one in Martin's Landing. We had 1 price decrease that's over in Chimney Lakes. We had 1 that did increase that's over in Barrington Place. We'll click on that in just a minute, and it is built here. You can go over here in this column and see you're built. So it is new construction. So like I was saying, that usually new construction tries to keep up with appreciation as they're moving through the build process. So that's the only reason we usually see increases, unless a seller does some nice renovation and then comes back and increases for that price. Here are the 3 that closed actually. 1 in Crabapple Walk, 1 in Hembry Grove, and 1 in Roswell Chase. And then the one that went under contract is in Lock Island. That's kind of that East Cobb but Roswell address. And same with Chimney Lakes. And then we've got 2 that are about to come on the market, and that is in Bristol Oaks and in Roswell Manor. So that is a look at the market today, and I'm trying to keep these brief. So thanks so much for joining. If there's